I mean, yeah, I told my kids this. I'm like, so this was so interesting because they were so angry with me. Like, not in a bad way. I mean, like, they're kids,
Right.
and they were young. They were teenagers. They were angsty. It was COVID. I mean, there was like
There's
so
a
many
lot of
things to
shit
be
going
angsty
on.
about.
Yeah.
And, but I think it was so confusing to them because this was like a culture war in our own home. They're like, well, why aren't you doing chemo? Why aren't you doing the things? Like, why aren't you, like,
That's what
why
they
aren't you
hear.
wearing pink? And why
Right.
aren't you doing these things? And I'm like, this was my answer for them. I finally like was able to just put words to it. I said, nobody wants me to be better more than me.
Right.
There's no one in this world that wants to feel better, heal, like to get through this thing than me. I want that more than you. Believe it or not, I want it more than you and your dad and my mom. I want to be here more than any of you collectively for me. Like, I want that for myself. So you're looking at me thinking I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing the very thing to keep me here as long as I can be here.
Just doing it your
There's
way.
nobody that wants to be better more than me.
Right.
And when I finally was able to voice that, I'm like, so get off my tail. Like, like, I know it looks crazy, but I'm not crazy.
Okay, so
yeah, so hospital, they give the diagnosis after, so it was stage 4 metastatic hormone positive breast cancer. I'm just like, okay, it's just words. It's just words. Like, we give words way too much power. We just give them too much power. It's like multiple sclerosis, like many scars. Like, just, we give it too much power. So for me, when I hear stage 4, it just means it's spread. That's fine. It's an insurance term. Fine. And, breast cancer, okay, like, it is what it is. So now how do we move forward and what tools do we give it? And that's it. So now they did give me a medicine to stop cell signaling. I eventually want to be off of that medication. That's my goal. I don't know what that looks like right now. So this is a risk-reward moment. I take the medication. One of the number one side effects is it lowers white blood cell count. I go to my acupuncture visit every week. I take supplements. And guess what? My lab work is stunning. The oncologist finally even asked me, who's your acupuncturist again? Like,
seriously?
So absolutely. All of the primary side effects of these medications, I have none of them.
None.
Because I support the body.
Dr. Wong?
She's not with, so she ended up, so I went for my appointment one day, she was gone. Like, I've lost lots of them.
In and out. Served the purpose, and God said, okay.
That's right. Like, you had your spa moment, and the doctor that didn't like chastise you. Now, move on, girl.
Move on.
Like, let's go. Yeah,
On to
and
the
so
next
then
one.
my newest oncologist, like,
But
it's taken
did
a while
she give
to
you
warm up
medicine
her.
to clear up the
Yeah, so of course they did.
antibiotics? Or?
Yep, I had a big round of intravenous for that, and then I started taking Verzenio is the drug that I take, and then I take. They put me in medical menopause because of the hormone-fed thing, and so now I asked the oncologist. I'm like, well, I'm 45. Naturally, I'm going to go through menopause at some point anyway. What does that look like? They don't know how to answer it because they don't really see that come to fruition very often. So that's my next thing. Like, how do I navigate that? Do you do a hysterectomy? Do you do a nephrectomy? Like, I don't know. And so we'll just walk that out when the time comes.
Walk it out.
And so right now I'm just walking it out. I believe I'm healed. Everything is gorgeous. It's, I got a lot of scar tissue. I mean, my breasts aren't, listen, my husband can confirm they're not gorgeous.
But you're here.
And, it's just a thing that you just walk through, and it's just an imbalance, and I'm here.
It's an incredible story.
Yeah. And just for whatever comes next. Like,
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change a bit of it.
Now
I'm a
that
better person now.
are the kids happy you did what you did?
Now I get phone calls. You're a real baddie mom. Like,
Yeah.
They're
You get
really
to-
proud of me because I think too, they were so young, and there was so much vitriol, like with the COVID stuff and health and
Oh God, yeah.
all the things. And
that got wrapped into them too. Like that's
and
just
so
oof.
what was so interesting in that time frame is just telling them, like, listen guys, like, that not everything's always as it seems. Like, just relax. Like, we're gonna be okay. Like, I'm okay. I'm here. Like, just just trust me, but when I did get to the hospital, even my husband was like, Amy, like, if they offer chemo, like, will you take it? And I said, I don't know. And he said, I think maybe it's time to just, if anything, just to try, so that if something does happen to you, the kids aren't thinking like if she would adjust, right? He's like, we've given you a lot of years to figure this out, right? And I say, fortunately, that wasn't on the table.
That wasn't on the table.
Mm-mm. No, because at stage 4, they just manage you until.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. It's just as I would prefer it to be.
So do they even say stage 4 anymore? Or like?
Oh, yeah. Like I mean.
That's what they keep saying. They just say it.
Well, they don't really say anything anymore. I just go once a month and get a shot, and they do my blood work, and we're like, hey, girl, like, how are the kids? It's just like we're like, wasn't I just here yesterday? Like, I mean, it's not, I don't really she's like, oh, are you feeling great? Yeah, I'm feeling great. Like, okay. I mean, there's really nothing to talk about. I just go, and so they're like my weird little group of friends that I go see once a month.
Do they, again?
Yeah, ask anything. I'm a total open book. Yeah, absolutely. Ask.
So is the cancer still?
No, PET scans are squeaky clean. I get cancer markers checked every month. There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nope.
Blessed.
What's interesting, like with the oncologists, listen, I'm not foolish. Like, people say, well, if you quit taking your medication, then it would probably just come right back. That's probably what people think. I don't know. Risk reward. I'll let you know whenever I quit taking the medication.
Right.
And there will come a time I'll quit taking it. I just don't know what that looks like yet. I feel like right now the medication, so risk reward, the reward that I get from this medication is it allowed my body the chance to take a deep breath, to regroup.
Yeah.
It's allowed me to kind of replenish and restore and kind of build from the ground up, so that when the time comes and I do get off the medication, my body's able to deal with anything that's there. The reality is my body was just so overwhelmed, like it wasn't able to, it's like, think about going to like a construction site with, just one little Phillips screwdriver. That's kind of what I got to. It was like my body was trying to do it with one little Phillips screwdriver. So now I'm taking this medication, and it's allowing me to get a whole crew together, so that whenever I do get off the medication, I'm able to do what I need to do.
It's incredible.
We're just walking it out.
Walking it out.
That's it.
I mean, you got sayings. You could be making T-shirts
I got lots of sayings.
And merch.
I know. There's so many sayings. I'm
like
telling
so
you.
many, and like the walking it out thing is
just walking it out.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
That's truth.
But I'm grateful, and I feel, whenever I finally got to feeling better, I went back to work. I was a stay-at-home mom for almost 18 years. Yeah. And so I went to our sweet little coffee shop and applied to be their dishwasher.
Yeah.
And the owner's like, you're highly overqualified. I said, but I'm not too good. And it was the best thing I ever did for myself. It gave me community. It gave me purpose. Yeah. It gave me something to work on. And I laughed at him. I looked at him and I said, I'm a professional dishwasher at home. What are you talking about? Like, I'm so ready for this.
Great word. We don't use it enough. Purpose.
We need purpose. I think everybody needs purpose.
We all need it. And I lost my purpose for a while. And I was destroying myself. And this gives me purpose.
Well, and now, I did get to train from dishwasher to baker. So now,
you are.
I've had the weirdest life.
And by the way, Jim, who owns that place, what a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. And the food's amazing there. I always give him props. My wife goes in there all the time.
I know. You guys are our regulars.
Yeah, we're our regulars. We're regulars. We see everybody. Hugs, kisses.
Atria. Atria is the name.
Yeah, Atria.
It's amazing.
It's the best. The best, right around the corner.
I tell you what, if we have purpose, community, faith, just being, it's a pretty good recipe for health.
I can't agree more. And when you lose some of that, man, you can be lost. Yeah. And I was lost. Didn't realize it.
I know. Well, we never do.
You don't like until you
actually through the trees.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
That little saying is like you really. It's incredible.
But look at us. here we
Look
are.
at us now.
Look at us now. It's pretty
And
amazing.
staying in the moment. Today was awesome, by the way. I can't thank you enough. Like, I'm telling you, E, we got to get this out. Like, this has got to get out to people so we can really help. This is something I'm saying to Ethan.
I know. I'm a certified naturopathic doctor. I should. I can't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I went to schooling for it. Yeah.
I know, but like, this is something that
But you know why I can't have a practice? Because I just can't charge for it. It breaks me. It breaks me every time. I just can't do it. All of my best healers have been free. True story.
Sure.
So I just can't do it. So I don't. But I need to maybe one day get out there and just love on people, if anything.
Yeah.
But I know we're just so capable. We're capable of so much more.
And we have that open mind, just like what'll happen next, XRP. Maybe that'll give you the chance to do whatever you want
I'm
afterward.
gonna have a TED Talk one day.
That would be
My
pretty
girlfriend in North Carolina tells me, "You're gonna have a TED Talk one day."
serious.
So here we go.
Yeah.
May as well thank you.
But this is the start of it. This is the start
You
of
can
it.
thank my daughter that I'm sitting here.
Well, I thank her.
Yeah, because she's like, "Mom, you have to do this.
This-
If you're gonna have," she said, "if you're gonna have a TED Talk, you need to have a portfolio."
Yeah, exactly. She's right.
That is
Smart
what
young
she said to
lady.
me.
Smart
That's
young
pretty
lady.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell her thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm so happy that you came on.
Thank you so much.
And what an unbelievable story. This is mind blowing.
And I'm right here.
Right here. Right here. Mind blowing. Yeah. Thank you. Guys, again, I'm never speechless, but this episode here was truly amazing. It touched my heart. It's going to touch a lot of people's hearts. She's going to save a lot of people's lives. Like, just being able to do this with the power of prayer, the mental part of it, which is everything in life that we kind of lose focus on because we get brainwashed into others. And again, we're not poo-pooing Western medicine. There's a lot of great things that are done out there, but you also have to have the internal strength to be able to fight like Amy has, to do this, to be a winner, to be successful, not only in healing, but in life. Thank you all for listening. Please share, like, all the things you're supposed to do on social media that I always forget to say. Please do it. And I look forward to the next episode, but this one was very, very special. God bless, and thank you all for listening.